So in order to do this placket, as you can see, this is the fabric we'll be using. The very first thing you're going to do is to cut out your interfacing, right? I will be using a collar stay here, and I already cut this exactly based on the measurement I want. The wideness of the interfacing is going to be 1 inch. You can see that 1 inch, and after I cut the fabric that I'll be folding it, the total is going to be at 1/4 of an inch, because I like it to just be tiny. After adding the side pleat, is going to give me a total of 1/4 of an inch, and my length is 16 inches. As you can see, the length of the placket is 16 inches. So the next thing I will be doing now, make sure you're working with the wrong side of the fabric. I'm going to simply mark the wrong side, and I'm going to place my interfacing on top of the fabric, just like that, and I'm going to iron it to the fabric. So after ironing it, I'll be able to cut it out and do the continue. You can see that. So after ironing it, make sure it is glued to the fabric itself. I'm going to trim out the excess on the side, so that it's not going to be more than the 1 inch that I cut. So I'm just going to trim out that excess. So I'm going to have my exact 1 inch on the interfacing and on the fabric also. You can see. So after cutting that, this is what we're going to be having. The next thing I'll be doing now is to cut a piece of fabric that I'll be using for the knot, right? So I cut this at 1 inch wideness, a total, depending on what you want. If you want it to be like, if you want to cut a lot, you want to like arrange it on top of the fabric, you'll be cutting maybe like 10 pieces, but here I just need like 5 or 7. So I'm just going to cut a little bit of pieces. I believe you've seen it in the introduction. So I'm going to simply fold this like you're doing a belt strap. You can see that. I'm going to fold this like this and run a straight stitch just like this. You see what I'm doing here? And I'm going to simply run a straight stitch on the fabric. I'm just going to run a straight stitch on it. You can see that. So after that, the next thing I'm going to do now is to simply cut the fabric that I will be using to do the turn up on the placket itself. So the very first one that I'll be cutting 1/4 of an inch. So I'm going to mark one at 1/4 of an inch. You can see that. If you follow this video step by step, you're going to get exactly the same result, if not better. So I'm going to connect this together. You can see that. I'm going to connect that together, and I'm going to mark 2 inches on the other side. 2 inch. I'm going to mark 2 inches here. Also down here, I'm going to mark 2 inches. And down here, I'm going to mark 2 inches. One is going to be bigger than the other one. You can see that, and I'm going to make a straight line. Connect that together. So I can simply cut it out. So now we're having three, right? We have our main placket, the one that I added the interfacing, and this one I'm not going to add an interfacing to this one. I'm just going to simply cut it out. You can see that. So I'm going to cut this, and I'm going to, depending if you want to add an interfacing, you just need to use a light interfacing, but on this one I'm not going to be using an interfacing because I want it to be very, very flat to the fabric after ironing. So this is what we're going to be having. You can see that. So let's just place this on at the side, and let's work with the knotting aspect. So after stitching the knots, this is what I'm going to be having. You can see how smooth that is. You can see that. So the next thing I'm going to do is to simply cut a pieces, maybe like 3 inches wideness, depending on how wide your placket is. I'll be cutting this at 3 inches. So I'm going to cut all of the pieces exactly the same size. You can see that. You can see that I'm going to cut exactly the same size. And this is what we're going to be having. So total we have seven pieces of this. We have 7 pieces of this. So all you have to do now is to simply make a knot on those pieces, on those straps. You can see that. Just turn this inside. You see what I did? You can see that. Then you're going to make it tight very, very well. So knot it inside, and make sure, pay attention to what I'm doing here. You can see what I'm having. I'll be placing it on the fabric, but here at this down part on the knot, make sure the knot is actually facing the side that is going to be relaxing on the fabric. See what I'm doing here? Make sure it is faced very, very well. You can see that. Make sure it's facing the top. The knot is facing the top. You can see that. make sure it's actually facing the top. You can see what I did. So you're going to do exactly the same thing on all of the strap that we cut. You're going to do exactly the same thing on it and make sure this knot is actually facing the top part. So let me do that and show you guys the result. So this is what we're going to be having. So with this, you can do any design you want. You can do a full knot placket, right? You can do a complete knot placket all the way from the top to the down. You can see that. You can arrange it like this, or the one I'm doing in this video is just the down part is the only one that's going to have a knot, right? As you can see here, you can do this kind of a design, or you can do a double, which is going to be 2 is going to be at the top somewhere around here. You can see 2 is going to be somewhere around here. You're going to leave a space. You can see that 2 is going to be somewhere here. You're going to leave a space, and another 2 is going to be down. So depending, or 3 3 or 4 4, or just leave a space in between. Whatever one you can do. You can do any design with this particular design that I showed you guys. So the next thing we're going to do now is to simply stitch this to the placket itself. We're going to stitch it right here. So if you're liking the video so far, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and if you're yet to subscribe, make sure you subscribe to the channel. So here, the next thing I'm going to do now is to simply run a stitch on this. I'm going to take this to the sewing machine, and I'm going to arrange it one after the other, run a stitch on it to hold it down. I'm going to do the second one, run a stitch on it to hold it down. So let me take this to the sewing machine, and you can simply do exactly the same thing. So this is what we're going to be having. You can see what I have. So you're just going to like leave a space between each and simply stitch it on the side. You see that? It's very simple. Actually, it's very simple. You can see. So after we get that, the next thing I'm going to do is to simply cut the excess on the side. Just trim out the excess. You can see that. You can see that. So after trimming out the excess, I'm going to, so on this other one, you can actually add a very soft interfacing, but I don't want to add an interfacing to this one. I just want it plain. That's why I decided to use that. So here, the next thing I'm going to do now is to simply run a stitch. You can see you're going to make sure the right side is facing the right side, and I'm going to be stitching 1/4 inch on the side of the placket. So the right side, I'm going to simply place it on the right side of the fabric. You can see that just like this. So make sure the larger part, the smaller part is the one that's going to be facing the other side, at this side, right? You can see that. I'm going to stitch it on this side. And the larger part, so I'll be stitching 1/4 inch, 1/4 inch, and it has to be very straight, so that's not going to affect the output after the turn up. And this other one, you can see here, I'm going to stitch the same thing on the side. You can see. So after stitching, you can see how straight the stitch is. It has to be very straight. And also the bigger side, also you can see the stitch. It has to be straight. So you can see that. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to take my time to iron it and do the turn up. That's very important. All these threads that are showing, simply cut them out. Cut all of the threads out. You can see this. So all you have to do is just to give it a thorough ironing. You can see that. Take your time to iron it and make sure you turn up the neck area. You can see that area. Make sure it is very relaxed. So let me cut out all this excess, then we can do the balancing. You can see. So now from this side, let me cut out that excess. From this side, I'm going to take my time to open it first. That's the most important part. I'm going to open it first and make sure there's no folding on that edge. You can see that. You can see what I'm doing. Make sure there's no fold on that edge at all. You can see that. And also the second side, you're going to do the same thing. Make sure there's no fold. Open that place very well. You can see that. Give it a thorough ironing. You can see. can see that. So after that is done, the next thing you're going to do now, I'll be folding the smaller part first. This is the smaller side, so I'm going to fold it to reach the hem of the fabric itself. Like it has to reach and be firm to the fabric itself. You can see that, just like this. Just going to simply stitch it straight. Oh, sorry, I'm I'm just going to iron it straight. If you follow this step by step, you definitely get exactly the same results. You definitely get exactly the same results. You can see what I'm doing. You can see that. And also here. Take your time to iron that part so that it's going to balance. Whatsoever you do here, if you take your time to give it a good ironing, you're going to get the same results. You're going to get a good result. But if you just ruffle around this place and you don't take your time, you're going to mess up big time. So here at this back side, right, I'm going to put an hemming gum at that back part. You can simply cut your hemming gum into two in order to do that, or you can simply just put the gum and simply iron it down. So after putting the gum, I'm going to also fold the second side as well, and we can do the finishing so that we can attach it to our outfit. You can see that. So I'm just going to simply place the hemming gum under, just under here. Make sure it's actually reached the edge of the fabric. You can see what I'm doing, just at this place. Make sure it's reached the edge of the fabric. You can see that. So I'm going to simply fold this over. I want to have control. That's why I'm ironing it from the front first. I want to have a control of what I'm doing. So make sure you push this inside very well. Make sure it's held very well to the fabric. You can see that. You can see that. So let me turn this. Push the hemming gum inside very well. Give it a good ironing. You can see that. You can see. And also here, you can see what I have here. It has to be as smooth as possible. You see how balanced it looks? So I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Make sure you fold that other side also inside very, very well. So you can have exactly the same size on both sides. That's very important. And I'm also going to iron that place very well. But on this side, I'm not going to be putting a gum. I'm not going to put a gum. I'm just going to leave it like that. So you see what I'm doing? Take your time to bring this fabric out so you can have a good layer on that corner. You can see that place. You can see. You can see what I have. So I'm going to iron it from the back also. You can see that. If you're enjoying the video so far and you've learned something, make sure you give the video a thumb up and make sure you subscribe to the channel. In case you want to join my private classes, there is a link in the description below that will take you to where you can join the private classes. As you guys can see, the next thing I'm going to do now is to fold the up area, which is the neck that will be the side that will be attaching to the neck area. So I'm going to fold that place just a little bit, just like this. You can see that, and I'm going to iron it down. You can see, I'm going to iron that place down. So what I have, and I'll fold it back in order to have a good edge. So this is what that upper part will look like. You can see that. So now from that neck area, I'm going to measure my opening, which is the opening of the neck, which is going to be 7 inches. From the neck area, I'm going to measure my opening 7 inches. I'm going to make a notch from that 7 inches. You can see that. So from that notch, I'm going to cut that down part all the way down. Just going to cut that down part. You can see that. You can see. I'm going to cut it out. Let me trim out this side. So these down parts, depending on the design you want, you can simply make it flat. You can simply do a square. You can do whatever design you want to do on that angle. So this side, let me just trim out this side. Then all we have to do here is just to do our closing. So I'm going to simply fold this backward a little bit. So that's where we're going to be inputting the neck, the neck opening. So that's where we're going to like simply insert that place in order to fix our plackets. So I'm just going to fold this and simply iron that part. You can see. You can see that. You can see what I have. So far, this is what your placket is going to look like. Let me iron that place also. If you like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. See what I'm having here. See how smooth that is. See, so at this down parts, you can do any design. I can simply do a fold like this and simply do the close up like this in order to have this edge looking sharp like this. So all you have to do is just to give it a good ironing and your placket is ready. It's ready. So let me show you guys the final results and make sure you give the video a thumbs up. So far, this is what the final result of our placket is going to look like. This is exactly what it's going to look like. You see what we have here. So that is what we're going to be having. All you have to do is just to stitch this side on your fabric and your placket, your outfit is ready. So if you like the video, give it a thumb up. So don't forget, and I single-handedly pick a couple of videos that you are seeing on the screen right now for the video that you should watch next. So I'll see you on the next video. Peace.